Episode 17. New year, new team for a couple of players in the league. And that's where we're going to kick off. We're back after a bit of a break. Darby's back in Sydney after his
Yeah.
nice little holiday to New Zealand. Nearly missed his flight, but he's safe and sound.
I'm
And
back.
I've always been here, so nothing's happened.
Holding down the fort.
I was holding down the fort, not very well, because obviously we didn't do an episode last week. So, but hey, it's
Oh,
that time of the year. Things happen.
they
Things have
do.
been happening in the NBA, and we're going to kick
Mhm.
off with the big move. Well, a decent sized move of
Mm,
Trae Young, no longer with Atlanta.
yes.
Sad. I mean, most people saw it coming.
Yeah, it's kind of been like in talks. Him, Ja.
Yep.
So he's the first guy to go.
I was
I
a bit
did.
of a believer. I think they could have figured it out with him, but
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, you're pretty high on Trey Young.
I was high on him. He's not a bad player.
He's not.
He-
Yeah, he's an
uh,
all-star. Like
yeah, Eastern
he's
Conference
what.
Finals, All Star as the number one option. Like
Yeah.
nothing he's done wrong.
Well, I think like he came back into the team. I didn't think they were probably going the way that they wanted, and then
Yep.
the I didn't really watch, but the play style might have been they kind of transitioned to a new sort of style, more centered around Johnson. So,
Yeah, I think they're
um,
definitely like moving the ball around a bit more. It's not as like ISO-y, Trey Young,
yeah,
dribble, 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 pass.
yeah, yeah,
And I think even like watching some Hawks games recently, Jalen Johnson's obviously very good, but I
mm,
think Nickel Alexander Walker, the next step up he's done as a guard as
mm,
well. I think
yeah,
as a Hawks like, manager or whatever, you're thinking, well, we've got Daniels, Walker as two very good guards. We
mm,
probably don't need Trey there anymore if our number one option is going to be a power forward in Jalen Johnson. Like
yeah,
that, so yeah, it's full swing into the Jalen Johnson stakes of building the team around him.
yeah.
And what they get, so they got Kispert and CJ,
Mm. It's a
which
nice piece. He's a any
is a
given
vet.
night he could give you 25. You
Yep,
know, he's a knockdown shooter. Can play pick and roll as well. So
definitely.
I
Same
think
as same as Kispert. He's a great 3-point shooter. Bit of a
yeah,
bigger body, can play 2-3.
yeah,
Kind of matches that mold of, I guess, all those Hawks guys. Like they're all very similar
definitely.
but different. Like you know what I mean?
They like that. They kind of go with that like long, athletic,
Yeah,
just shooting threes,
that's it.
and then just get out and run sort of thing. So
Yes. And
um,
CJ's an expiring contract as well. So they're paying him 30 million this year, then he's off the books. So it,
mhm,
frees up a bit of cap space for Atlanta. And I
yeah,
think depending on how they go this season, they may be some big players in the trade period before next season.
yeah,
If they think they're a piece away, they might start making moves.
yeah. Well, CJ's a like that's a big contract and an expiring one. So those are always um contracts that teams want to trade for. You know.
Yep. And I think that's partially a reason, people might say, oh, Trey Young got traded for a Coke and a Mars bar. But
Mm,
like you got to think
yeah,
of like the financial sides to it where you were paying Trey what, like 45 million.
yeah.
You paying CJ this year, but then he's gone. Frees up
Mm.
a lot of space, and especially if they're going all in on Jalen Johnson now, it's time to clear the books for build. Give him what he needs to succeed.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they definitely, the Trey Young thing ran its course, and I think he's got a player option for next season. So
Yeah,
he's probably going to pick that option up, and then Atlanta wasn't too keen on that. They want to,
definitely not. And there wasn't going to be an extension or anything, so it's probably a good
no,
time to part ways, right? Like, there's no
yeah.
future move. What do you think of his fit with the Wizards? I like,
I think it's pretty good. Like he's a vet. He's going to be playing with young guys.
yep,
Like he's going to play. I think he's going to really benefit from playing with
yep,
Trey Young. And he's just going to be free to, like he's going to take a high volume of shots and he's going to have
definitely.
the ball in his hands a lot, which is the style that he likes to play.
Definitely. And
So,
I think this is the thing. Like, as a Wizards fan, you'd be really happy because, like I said, well, like we both said at the top,
mm,
like he's not a bad player. He's still Trae
no,
Young. He can
yeah,
still give you 30 and 10 a night.
yeah, and they're just
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
like he's not gonna stop anyone, but
no,
no one on the Wizards is stopping anyone, so they're just
ex-
going all out offense.
exactly. That the
He's
only thing,
similar to CJ.
yeah,
He
well,
probably he's an upgrade from CJ McCollum, same sort of player
big, huge upgrade and younger.
though. Yeah. So
So, but the thing is, so for me, I was thinking the Wizards are they're young and they've got a lot of guards there at the moment.
yeah.
So, uh, I mean, it's the question for the Wizards org as a whole. It's like, okay, you got Trey Young now, you got Sar. How you're still
Mm,
quite far away from being anything.
yeah.
So is getting Trey Young maybe going to halt some of these young guys' momentum and progress or whatnot? And you kind of he's been injured as well, right, with Trey. So are you going to hold
Mm,
him back or you got him? I mean, for the fans, he has to play, right, if he's healthy, and he'll
yeah. It
start.
seems like he's gonna play. They're not
Yeah.
gonna unless they yeah. If he gets injured and they're trying to tank for next
That's
season, they
yeah,
might tell him to sit down, take a few extra games here and there. But
yeah. The
I think they play him. He's not really. I don't think he's going to move the needle that much for them.
No, exactly, and that's my thing.
So,
Like, even if they're planning to tank, it's not like Trey Young's gonna be a sudden like, and they're gonna go 32 and 8 or something
yeah,
to end
like
the
they're
year.
not. I don't think they're going to ruin their draft pick
Mm,
because of Trey Young.
yeah,
They're going to be. Yeah, they're not going to be last. They're
no,
not going to be the Indiana Pacers, but
the Pacers are that's an elite tank job, elite tank job.
yeah.
It's so good. Got rid of Turner, didn't want to pay him, too expensive. Took a year
Mm.
off. Top three
They're
pick
gonna
next year,
they're
hopefully.
gonna go from NBA finalists to the number one draft pick in the
Yep.
space of one season.
They're gonna go
Crazy.
from first, like, well, finals to 15th to probably top four seed next year.
Yeah,
Just
it's
the quickest rebuild you could possibly ever do.
it's a gap year for sure.
The gap year. They're on their little holiday around Europe.
Yeah,
Little backpack on.
yeah. Not watching their diets or anything. They just, eat whatever you want,
Yeah,
sleep whenever you want, just
that's it.
just have a relaxing, cruisy year.
What a time young guys get. The thing is though, they don't like they have a couple of young guys, but they don't really have young guys. So they're doing this tank job with like Siakam still playing 30
Yeah,
minutes
that's what
a
I mean.
game.
Like
Like,
they got quality players on their team, but they're still losing.
I've
Like,
been
come on.
watching a few of their games recently, like watching a few slash following the scores, and they
Mm,
are dominating till about halftime, 3/4 time, and then the
yeah,
fourth quarter, it's the tank job.
yeah. Well, they're just playing all the young guys in the second half or something.
Pretty
What's
much.
going
Like
on?
TJ's playing minutes, Siakam's playing minutes, but they
Yeah,
they look like they're trying really hard for a half, and then they try a few things.
yeah, yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, it's funny. I enjoy it.
yeah. It's a loaded draft, so you know there'll
And
be a
a
few
week,
t
yeah. East is
be a
weak,
few teams like that.
definitely. And with the East being weak, like I said, they come back next year and they're top
Mm,
four.
yeah,
Right.
probably.
Yeah, especially with Hallie back there.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's I guess a bit of the. There's only one trade so far, which is interesting. I assume a lot more
Who
will
do you
start to happen.
who do you think won that trade? Or is it like a mutual 50-50 sort of thing?
I mean, I think Washington got the better player.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right. So and that's how you kind of judge trades on, right? Like at least in the past. But I think
Mm,
now with all the aprons and the salaries and all of that stuff, you
mm,
got to put some weight towards that.
yeah,
But if you're going just off who got the best player, then the Wizards won that trade.
yeah.
Yeah, they got a guy like 6, 7 years younger, better, who's actually been an All-Star.
Yeah, well,
DJ
even
McCollum in the West, grinding it out for years without an All-Star appearance.
I think what CJ had his first game today
Yeah,
for the
he came off
Hawks.
the
Yeah,
bench, I think, for them.
yeah.
No,
Who was it against the Warriors? Did
yeah,
you watch?
yeah, I sure did. We got pumped.
How did it look?
He looked good.
Yeah,
He's fine. This is the thing. Like, I think CJ's the type of guy you can plug in anywhere.
mm, Yeah.
because he's not ball dominant. He can play off ball. Like he played next to Dame for 10 years,
Mm.
and
Sort
then
of like a Lou Williams type of player.
yeah,
Like just come off, score 20 and then
20, take a seat, doesn't defend.
yeah. No one defends now.
Yeah.
See the
Uh,
scores on the games nowadays.
yeah, I defend, mate. I had 7 steals today. So like,
Yeah, mate. Well,
quick hands, quick hands.
that's it. You're known for your quick hands.
um, so we are up to episode 17, about halfway through the season. So I thought we'd do a little look back, a little half yearly review, if you want to say, on how we've been going with our podcast.
Mm,
We'll start with the Eastern Conference because it's boring. Well, not boring, but less exciting than the West.
yes.
We'll go through some of our predictions that we had at the start of the year and see how these teams are tracking at the moment. We'll start with your picks. So maybe we'll do it in as a block, a team, like a block of teams, so we don't have to discuss them individually.
Yeah.
Um, so your top four that you had was Cavs, New York, Orlando, and Detroit.
Yeah.
You're not far off, I would say. It's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
2 out of 4 in your top four. Um, so I guess with those teams, I think Orlando and Cleveland have been a bit disappointing. I think we both
Mm,
thought they'd be a lot better.
yeah.
Um, I think Pistons were probably surprising that they're, sitting on top of the East. You had them in fourth. You had Cavs at the top. They've been disappointing.
Mm.
How do you feel those four teams have gone?
Yeah, obviously. I thought I had Detroit three.
You had Detroit at 4. You had Orlando
Four?
3.
Oh, Orlando three. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
Cavs, New York, Orlando, Detroit.
Yeah, well, obviously, the Cavs is probably the surprise team out of all of those. Like they're kind of starting to play well now,
Yeah.
but they're not that level of team that they were last year. Like
No. I think a lot of injuries through that team as well, right? So,
yeah, but even like this the defense and
yeah.
they're just there's something different about their team this year.
Yeah.
Um,
No Ty Jerome.
yeah, well, he was like sixth man of the year or something, wasn't
Yeah.
he? So yeah, Detroit, yeah, they're the big surprise.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that I'd be like I had them in the top four for a reason because
Yeah.
they had a good playoffs last year. Like unlucky to not advance, and they basically brought back the same team, so they got that
Yeah.
the chemistry and Jalen Duren and Cade Cunningham, they're all stars this
The
season.
duo.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
um, it'll be interesting to see if they can hold that spot. They're 3.5 games ahead of the Knicks
Yeah.
for the top spot.
Yeah.
Whether or not they make a move at the trade deadline to maybe add a little bit more offense. They
Mm,
got a lot of defense on that team, but some nights it can be a bit tough for them to
yeah.
score.
Yeah.
Um,
They need another Duncan Robinson, but maybe a bit more defensy. I don't know, like someone like that, right? Like, or him
mm,
just to get hot. Like he
yeah.
needs to start
Or
shooting.
if they could somehow get like a Michael Porter Jr. or something,
Yeah.
that
That.
that would be because they're probably thinking they could make the finals this year.
Oh yeah. And the way they played, I don't know if you saw 2 days ago, they played the Clippers
Yeah,
and they had their two and a half to third string team out there.
yeah. Cade
Robinson
and
was the
Duran were
top
out.
scorer. Yeah,
Yeah,
all of those like Isaiah Stewart's out, Cunningham's out, Jalen Duran's out. All their
yeah,
big guns are out. And they were winning up until like 2 minutes to go against a full strength Clippers team.
yeah.
And
Like
it was a
the
grindy game. Both teams under 100 points. Like,
yeah,
they're right in it.
yeah. No, they're definitely like this season. They're really they're on the same page. The whole roster. You know, if they
Yeah.
got guys out, they're still competitive no matter who's playing.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, pretty interesting to see.
It's one of those
Big.
teams, I reckon, where it's culture over talent, which you
Mm,
don't really see a lot these days. Because, like, most people or what we see is like you have the best player on the court, you win. But
yeah.
I think as like a collective, even in Indiana, right? No, they that's all culture as well. That's
Yeah.
all buying into the same thing, Hallie pulling all the cords. Same as the Pistons.
Mm,
Like, I think everyone on that team loves Cade.
mm.
Buy into him
Well,
as he's the guy.
yeah.
And
Oh
then
yeah, he's a lock for an all-star this
yeah,
year, so
bit of an alpha.
well, he's a number one pick, like a
Hey,
6'7" point guard.
yeah,
Those guys are rare in the NBA, so yeah, he's just developing into obviously what they thought he was going to be.
yeah, very nicely.
Number one in the East.
And that's it. And so with my picks, they were very similar. I had New York, Cleveland, Orlando as well. I did have Atlanta in there at 4 because I was very
Mm,
high on them. Again,
yeah.
the East is quite tight, right? Like Atlanta is sitting at 9 at the moment on 20 wins, and fourth is on 24. So
Mm,
there's going to be a bit of breathing room, but nothing really, I guess, for us to go through because the teams are quite similar there. My
mm,
next four were Detroit, Milwaukee, Philly, and Miami.
mm,
So out of those teams, Miami have been a bit surprising, but I guess it's just the style that they're playing with now and what they're doing.
yeah.
Um, Philly also up and about there, but I think the most disappointing one is the Bucks for me.
Yeah.
I think when you have someone like Giannis, top 5 guy in the league on any given night, you need to be doing a lot better, and he deserves better, if you want to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So them sitting at 11th is quite disappointing.
Mm,
And again, they might be players during the trade period over the next couple weeks, right? Like if they want to bolster around Giannis. Um, but yeah, I don't think they're a team that's one piece away. I think they're a couple of pieces away to
yeah.
to get something decent. And then your bottom, well, 5 to 8 was you had Atlanta as well, Milwaukee. You had Indiana and Philly in here. So
Mm,
obviously Indiana.
yeah.
Yeah, I look. I think Indiana, if they were trying, they'd be in there.
Yeah. They got
Right.
a roster that could easily be in the playoff picture.
100%, 100%. They have had a lot of injuries though as well.
Yeah.
Nemard's been out for a long time. Matherin's missed a lot of time. Naismith was out for
Mm.
like 2 months as well. So it's just been spicy B with some of the
Yeah, he's
youngsters
been the
hanging
only
out.
consistent guy there.
Now Jay Huff, huffing and puffing.
I seen a video about that guy.
Yeah.
Next time you watch him, every time he goes to dunk, he always does a
Oh,
reverse
really?
dunk for some reason. It's very strange. Like you start watching Indiana games and like if they throw a lob to him,
Yeah, it's a
watch
reverse.
it'll be a reverse dunk. It's very
Interesting.
strange.
I'll keep a lookout for that. Hopefully, there's a
Yeah.
couple of Indiana games on the TV soon.
Yeah.
And then to wrap up the 10, you had Boston and Chicago.
Mm.
So I think who are you missing? You're just missing
Miami.
you were missing so you have Miami and Indiana
Yeah.
wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
yeah.
yeah. And then so I had Chicago and Boston as well as in my 9 and 10. I think the team here to talk about is Boston. They have been very good.
Yeah.
I thought like they had a little run early in the season. I was like, oh, they'll have a bit of a run and then they'll, average out, regress back
Mm.
to the mean or whatever you want to call it. But there, Jaylen Brown,
Looks
he's
like he looks like LeBron James.
same haircut.
Yeah.
But hon-
That's where he
hon-
got his powers from.
yeah, but like honestly, if Boston were the number 1 seed, you'd almost argue Jaylen Brown is MVP.
I'm pretty sure he's third in the MVP standings at the
Yeah,
moment. Like,
like
yeah.
that. I mean, he won Finals MVP, right? And he won Eastern Conference Finals MVP as well, whatever. But
Yeah.
doing this over a stretch of a month compared to doing it over, like what, 3 months now, half a season. He's been
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah. Like
Um,
he's every time you look at a box score for the Celtics, he's got 30
30.
points. Like
Yeah, it's always just Jalen Brown 30,
it's yeah, 30, and
15
they're
shots.
winning as well. So like obviously he's not just trying to get his numbers. Like
No.
they those stats are needed.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is again, I know we've spoken about this a few times, but the Tatum thing is so intriguing. Like he comes back, doesn't he? He has to.
yeah, it seems like what he's. I think I read something today. He's like 2 months off or something, which
What's that? Put him at Feb, March, a month before. That's what you want, right? Ideally, you want 1 month lead up, but from injury to getting back into shape into a playoff series.
yeah,
Oh, man,
yeah, like
hey,
Tatum on that team, like the way that they're playing now, like you'd probably have
they're
to.
right there.
Yeah, they're right there with Detroit and New York for
They're
sure.
right there. Like Peyton Pritchard goes back to the bench. Tatum, Brown,
Mm,
White.
yeah,
Oh,
crazy man.
man. And they still have Anthony Simons, who's the piece they can use to try to get someone else.
Mm,
So they'll definitely be in the hunt for anything to kind of shore up that bench unit for them.
mm,
Um, but again, it depends if Tatum's back, Pritchard back to the bench, you already get, a guy who can give you again a 20 off the bench.
mm.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
think
fun.
I think they go for like a big guy or something, like another center or
No,
something.
get Porzingis back.
Hey, like that wouldn't be that would that's not a bad shout, you know?
I mean, there's no one really available, right? Like, no
Yeah.
one's
You see,
available.
I've seen things about like Zubac and that, but I don't know
Yeah, I've seen that.
the Clippers want to do with that.
Well, the
Um,
Clippers can't tank, right? They don't own any picks, so I doubt they're going to give away their only asset.
yeah.
And not, I say asset, but also he's your best player. Well, like,
Oh,
like he's one of your starters. Like,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
not just some center off the bench.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Celtics do.
Yeah, for sure. They're always there, man. Like they're never bad.
I mean, yeah, they're a good sporting city of Boston.
Yeah.
The
They got high
Patriots are in
standards.
the NFL playoffs now as well. They won their first game, so
Mm.
getting it done, mate. Multiple sports, no worries.
It's your team, ain't it? The Celtics.
So I do enjoy watching them play, to be fair.
Yeah, they're
It's
pretty
they're
good.
fun. They're a fun team.
Yeah.
That's the East. The West. I don't know if we were any
Well,
closer, to be fair, but let's start with you again. OKC, Denver, Houston, and Minnesota.
mm,
Pretty close.
three out of
Houston were
four.
there. I think if we did the podcast 2 days ago, Houston were in the top four. So the Spurs
Luck-
are taking over.
Lucky we didn't do it 2 days ago.
And then I had OKC, Houston, Denver, and Golden State, which is a bit of a homer pick from me.
Yeah.
But had to do that. I guess so. I mean, with OKC, no real surprises, right? We both thought they were going to be right back up there. They've lost 7 games.
Mm,
Don't really want to talk about them. Like they're just getting it done. They're doing what they're supposed to
yeah.
be doing.
Just get them
Um,
to the playoffs.
that's it. Denver again, right up there. Jokic injury hurts. All their starters
Yeah.
being injured at some point hurts. But
Yeah.
hey, I think they're building a bit of a winning culture there as well. They beat Philly with no one in
Yeah.
overtime. They had another win a couple of days ago as well. I think they had Jamal Murray back and maybe Gordon back off the bench or something. But
Yeah.
again, they're right there. Uh, yeah,
Yeah. They just need to, try and keep as many like win as many games as they can while Jokic is out.
yeah.
How long is he out, do you know?
There was a month from when he did it. I think the
Yeah.
reevaluation was at the month mark.
Okay.
But I think something like this with a big, you want to be cautious, and it's not just any big; it's the best player
Mm.
in the world, so you want to be real careful, right?
Yeah.
But we said this before, right? Where you don't really care about the seeding. I think if you're Denver, like ideally you want top four, but 7 game series, it doesn't matter for them. I think they'll go play anywhere and beat anyone.
Yeah, I think like you don't want to go any lower than six though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, of course.
which I don't think they would anyway. Like they're too good of a team. Even with
Definitely.
Jokic out, they
Yeah.
still got quality across the roster. So
Yeah, and this year they're a bit deeper, right? So that's helped obviously while all these guys have been out. I mean, to be fair, like that period when Gordon and Brown were out, Jokic and Murray were just unstoppable.
yeah.
And Murray's on his way to his first All-Star, I reckon, as well. So
Mm,
they're both, I mean, elite talent. That team's very good. The
mm,
Minnesota Timberwolves, you were very high on these guys as the top four seed, and
mm.
they're delivering for you, mate.
Yeah, well, it's Anthony Edwards, right? The
Yeah.
guys, he's like one of those MVP caliber guys.
Hmm.
Um, they've been in the conference finals the last 2 years, so
Hmm.
like I don't think it's that much of a stretch to say they're a top four side in the West.
That's true. They did lose some depth this year, which I think in certain games you can see.
Yeah.
They had a game last, well, I think 2 or 3 days ago where I think they scored 125 points and their
Mm.
starters had like 114 or something.
Yeah. The-
Like,
It's gonna be heavily reliant on Anthony Edwards, but
yeah. But again, like, this is what I say to a lot of people who, general people that you go have a basketball conversation with. When it
mm,
comes to the playoffs, you don't need 15 players.
no,
You
it's
need
like
seven, maybe eight.
seven, yeah, 7, 8 man rotation. Like
Yeah,
the
that's
the
it.
15 players is just to get you through the season.
That's it.
Like, so you don't have to run your guys into the ground.
Yeah. If you can get
Um,
eight decent players, maybe nine if you get foul trouble or something, like that's it.
hmm. Well,
But
it's a luxury. It's a luxury if you've got 9 playoff guys.
yeah, yeah,
So,
man,
um,
most teams do not have nine playoff guys. So,
yeah. So,
yeah, I think that's a great pick by you on the Timberwolves, right up there. My next four is embarrassing, so I don't even really want to say it, but I had Dallas, Minnesota, so T-Wolves obviously in there, but Pels
yeah.
and Memphis. Pelicans have been trash. I was really happy, really big on them, but they have been trash. Minnesota right there. Dallas not healthy. That
Mm,
was the asterisk, I think, at the start of the season, what we said, right? Like full strength.
yeah.
That squad is a squad.
Yeah.
Not full strength. That squad is not a squad. And Memphis, they're there as well. They're sitting 10th at the moment. I had them in eight, so
Yeah.
they're both right there. So obviously the Warriors being fourth seed is, I guess, wishful thinking, and Pelicans actually deciding to play basketball was very poor on my behalf as well.
I can't believe you didn't have the Lakers in that mix.
I know, but I'm the Lakers hater this.
That's
I'm bought
crazy.
into the narrative, mate. You got to let me be that hater.
Oh yeah, true, true. I'm not.
Yeah, speaking of the Lakers, that was your fifth selection. Then you had
Yeah.
Clippers at six, Golden State at seven, Dallas at eight. Lakers right there. Your next three, Golden State right there as well. I think they're sitting at eight. You have them at seven at the moment, and then yeah, we were high on Dallas making the eight, which is looking quite lean. But
Mm.
your boys, the Lakers, what are you seeing at the moment from them?
Yeah, it's kind of just what the team is what it's going to be at this point. Like they're just going if they're not scoring high points, like they can't defend.
They can't stop anything.
No, so
Like, and with Reeves, like even with Reeves back, it doesn't help. Like, because he's not that good of a defender
no,
either.
like when you have those three guys on the court together, it's like you're not stopping anyone. Like LeBron, he can still play demon, but
Yeah, I mean,
not every night. Like
and then the other thing is like they don't have like a reliable center. Like Aiden's good, but man,
mm,
he has some brain fades during games. Like it's
yeah,
just not like doesn't rebound hard, just little lapses.
yeah,
And yeah, I mean, what they've been starting Rui, Marcus Smart. Like Marcus Smart is probably the guy on that team that's going to stop anyone.
yeah.
And he'll
But
probably, but the thing is, you can't. Can you really start a Smart, Luca, Reeves comp? Like that's too small, right?
yeah, like the guys that they have defenders like Vanderbilt and Smart, but
Yeah,
the offense is like very lacking. Like
force.
Smart will have a night every now and then where he'll hit 4 or 5 threes or something.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Laravia
it's
is a
just
good piece as well. I think he's really improved this year as
yeah,
that 3 and D kind of guy. But again, phew, It's not enough, right? Like,
No,
what's their 8-man playoff rotation? Jackson Hayes as your
yeah,
backup center? Like, what are you doing?
yeah. It's just like if Luka's not going supernova, then like the Lakers probably not do enough.
I don't think any team in the West would be scared of facing the Lakers.
No, they probably not even like a Phoenix.
Nah.
Like Phoenix are they've been tough this year, man.
Yeah. Like
It's crazy.
you're needing it's kind of similar, I guess, to the position the Warriors are in at the moment where you need Steph or Luca to give you
Yeah,
40 just
yeah,
to have a chance. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. And yeah, did the Lakers try and make a move for like a Draymond Green or something? Would you would you be
Well,
open to?
what are we gonna get? Unless we're getting LeBron.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
don't know.
way.
They just they need a.
Draymond won't move. Like Steph and Dre, they're gonna retire there.
Mm,
That's that's done.
you think so?
Yeah. I think with the Warriors chat, it's the Michael Porter Jr. There's a lot
Yeah,
of murmurings around him coming to the Bay.
yeah. For
That
what?
that would be ridiculous. That puts us right back into contention, I reckon.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
right there.
probably.
We're right there.
Yeah,
Steph actually gets some help. Someone scoring more than bloody 12 points a night. Um, and you've seen what Michael Porter did with Denver being the third, fourth, whatever option you want to call him on that team.
yeah,
Um, and Steph's gravity, it's the same thing as Jokic, really. He's gonna get a lot of open looks.
yeah.
I mean, he doesn't see defenders now anyway, so it
Nah,
doesn't.
yeah. He's an all-star at the moment.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he's gonna be an all-star this year as well.
yeah.
So yeah, I really hope we can get a Michael Porter or a Trey Murphy, and that changes us dramatically.
Mm, yeah.
We'll be right back there. And then 9 and 10, you had the Spurs and Memphis. I had the Spurs and Clippers. So we both had the Clippers, and they, I think, have been the poorest team so far in the year. But what are they like? You were saying 8 and 2 or something last 10.
Yeah.
So Kawhi dropping like 40 a night. He's been
Well,
good
yeah.
playing back to backs.
Yeah, they're a game and a half behind the Grizzlies, so
Yeah,
they're still in contention for that play-in.
playing
I
spot.
don't know. I don't know if they can get to. Oh, it's hard to say. They're probably not going to get into the 7 or 8.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like, this is the thing. I feel as though Portland, Memphis, Houston, and the Warriors are all better than the Clippers.
Mm,
Like, so I think those guys, yeah, I think it just depends if Memphis drops out. Speaking about Memphis, Jar,
yeah,
if he's still there, if he's around.
yeah,
They play pretty well without him.
yeah. That's why.
That's
That's
true.
probably why they're listening to Office. So,
Well, yeah. So what's your thinking around this? So we saw what happened with Trey. He's
yeah.
gone, right? Like, and he got traded for nothing, if you want to
Mm.
call it that. What is Jar's value at the moment in your mind? Do you see a certain spot he can go?
Yeah, like you haven't really seen like he hasn't really had a big game this season. Or like
No.
he's not having the big highlights and stuff. He's had decent games, but I think like yeah, he's just done with Memphis. Like
Yeah.
he needs a new situation.
Needs a fresh start.
Yeah, where that is, who could say like and
Yeah,
what his
yeah.
his
I
trade
think
value is.
yeah, I think he should go east.
Mm,
I would. I know there's recent chatter I've seen about Jar to Milwaukee.
yeah, I don't know about that.
You
That's a
don't like
weird fit.
that?
That's a weird fit for me.
No, I think it's a very similar fit to Memphis because it's Triple J and Giannis. Like they're very similar dudes.
Oh, I don't know about that.
If anything, Jaren Jackson
Jaren Jackson
shoots
is
threes
similar to
better.
Giannis. Yeah, exactly. Like
But Giannis, I mean, is
the
the best
spacing
player.
with Giannis and Ja Morant is nah.
You don't like
Uh,
it?
I think if Milwaukee gets like if they get nervous, like if they're trying to get, if Giannis is saying, "Oh, you've got to get me someone,"
Yeah.
like obviously he's on the market. Trey Young was there, so they weren't
No.
too keen on him because
Yeah.
they could have got Trey Young for what he went for to the Wizards.
That's true.
Milwaukee probably could have come up with something to get Trey Young.
Definitely. Yeah, that's true, actually. I mean, but I don't know. I feel as the Hawks probably wanted a piece that still keeps them relevant. Whereas
Mm,
I don't know if Milwaukee had those pieces. Like they've got what Gary Trent,
mm.
Ryan Rollins. Like, does it? No, you're not
If they
really.
could
Like,
have got, yeah, if they could have got like a Rollins or like a
but
Bobby
Atlanta don't need
Portis
that.
and Porter Jr. So I don't know. Like, yeah,
This is my thing. I don't think Atlanta need those guys. Why does
yeah,
Atlanta need a Rollins? Like they just keep Trey. Like, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
hard to say.
Bobby
But yeah,
Porter's, yeah, that'd be sick, I reckon, in Atlanta. That's the great star for him.
yeah, just come off the bench and
Yeah.
shoot threes and whatever and look crazy at everyone.
Yeah. The
But
guys
yeah,
out.
back to Ja.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, what's a team like Minnesota's has been there, but. Yeah, I don't know about the fit with that either. Taking the ball out of Edwards' hands, like
Yeah.
if Ja's not on the ball, it's the same. It's like the same thing with Westbrook. Like
Yep.
you see Westbrook,
Yep.
you have to let him run the team if you're
Yep.
gonna have him on your team. Like he's not gonna be effective if he's not on the ball. So
This is the thing though, and I don't know how you feel, but I don't think a lot of the teams these days they don't have one person running the team.
yeah,
Do you know what I
well,
mean? Like
I,
even Harden has kind of changed his game a little
mm,
as well, where you have to buy into this like move the ball, pass,
yeah,
everyone can bring the ball up kind of team vibe.
mm,
I think the closest you can come to someone like I think every team has the guy,
yeah,
but I don't think every team has someone like I don't think Shea runs that team.
no,
Do you know what I mean? Like
but.
it's not like he
but
needs the ball to run. Like
Yeah, it's not like he's like he every time he's on the court, like it's just him ISO and then everyone
yeah,
spaces out. Like the ball still moves when he's on the floor. Obviously, he's gonna get most of the shots,
yeah.
but it's
But I
not like
think
a
yeah,
James Harden sort of Rockets
definitely.
situation.
But yeah, but I think that's where the whole league has changed. Like there's name one team that kind of really relies on like a point guard still.
Mm. Yeah,
No one.
the closest thing would probably be like Luca on the Lakers. Like,
Or Hallie, I'd say. But again, even that they play a very move the ball offense, so
yeah,
it's interesting. I would love, you know what? Like if Ja wants to stay west, get him to Houston
yeah,
because they cannot dribble. Literally so they're 5-5 in their last 10, and
yeah,
every loss has been because they don't have a point guard and they
yeah,
don't have someone else who can score the ball except KD, like apart from KD.
yeah.
Like Jabari Smith, Thompson. Like we spoke about this very early on, where it's like, who's taking that shot?
Mm.
It's Reed Shepherd and KD. That's it.
Yeah, yeah,
They don't have
yes.
anyone else. Sengun's
Well,
been, yeah, that's he's been injured, but
who
we
do you
saw
give up to get Ja in Houston though?
whatever. Fred,
Yeah, like yeah, Fred
yeah,
or like
Fred
draft picks and stuff.
Capella. What?
Because I don't think his value is that high. Like I think you can get if Trey Young's going for CJ McCollum and
Well, this is the
like
thing right now. So
Ja's probably like a similar sort of level player to Trey Young.
yeah,
So
Fred's the
now that
same as CJ.
yeah, now there's kind of like a market for what his value would sort of be.
Yeah,
So
and if
yeah,
you're not gonna, the other thing is you can kind of do a deal where it's like, oh, Fred, go this year. We'll try to get you back next year. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
if he
yeah.
wants to be in the Rockets and you don't want to screw him over, but
Mm,
they need someone. They need someone. You can't again. You like the Warriors. You can't rely on Kevin Durant at 37 years old to win you regular season games.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Ja on the Rockets, that could be. could be interesting.
Yeah. And again, they have defense in that team, right? So you're covering up his weakness.
Mm,
And man, he's played in Memphis. Those guys were gritty as a
yeah,
defensive unit
yeah,
when they went on their final like conference runs, right? The Dylan Brooks runs, Triple J. Like he's played around with good defenses, so
yeah.
I would love to see him there. Otherwise, Milwaukee, Miami, like the usual
Mm,
suspects. I think if
yeah,
he wants a chance, Houston or Milwaukee. I would love to see him with Giannis.
yeah. Well, even like I don't think they'll do it, but Phoenix would be fun. Just give
Mm.
Jalen Green
Yeah,
for Ja.
actually.
Just get
Ja,
him back, Ja back with Dylan Brooks
name a better duo.
and Booker. Uh, yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be that actually reminds me a little bit of the Memphis teams, right?
Yeah,
That Jar, Dylan Brooks, like Bane, Booker, like obviously I
yeah.
think Booker's a
Well, as
little
soon as he left, like that was kind of the end of the Grizzlies.
yeah,
So obviously he was a big part of that culture.
yeah.
So
Culture is important. Like I think the Grizzlies, I missed the beat on they could have done what the Pistons are doing now,
mm,
but just I think there's too much ego and stuff, and then they wanted to move on from Dylan Brooks, right? Like he got into I mean, he does some dumb stuff, so but
yeah. Now
again,
look at him. He's
yeah.
playing like an all-star this season.
And he's a guy you want on your team. No one
Yeah,
ever wants to play a guy like that.
yeah. He's like
Right?
a Draymond Green sort of player. Like he's just an irritant. Like
Yeah.
people hate him. Like he gets under LeBron's skin. No one
Yeah,
gets under LeBron's
exactly.
skin.
Yeah.
Uh,
LeBron has
and
probably heard every kind of like shit talk over the last 20 years, yet
yeah,
this
for
guy can
sure.
still get him to flinch.
Yeah, he's probably like he's in the running for like most improved player of
Yeah. I
the
mean,
season.
if the West wasn't so deep, you might even say he's an all-star, right?
Yeah, like
That's an
yeah,
excellent year.
yeah, he'd probably be in the. Oh, I don't know what the votes are, but I'm
Yeah.
sure he's
I mean,
got a
if it was
few.
by position, he'd as an SF,
Hmm.
who else has had a better year? Like
Yeah, hard to say off the top.
I mean, a lot of these like J Dub's been injured, Denver,
Yeah,
Gordon's been injured,
yeah,
um, Houston, like they don't like KD would have been there probably.
yeah,
So there's not like really he could be right there. He's probably top three SF in the West.
yeah. Well, this season for sure.
Yeah, that's
It's
wild.
crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah,
But yeah, so that's I guess our little comparisons from where we are. I don't think we're too far off to our early season predictions.
yeah.
We're right there. Yeah, I think it'll be really fun to do this at the end of the year when it's all said and done.
Hmm.
And see where we stand. The standings are all very close.
Yeah,
So apart from like yeah, Detroit and OKC, I think everyone else is still fighting
yeah.
for those seeds.
Imagine that finals, Detroit and Oklahoma City.
Like 75, 76.
There'd be like 34 viewers.
It'll be like 40 fouls each team.
The NBA won't allow. They won't allow it.
I think the Pistons average like 20 fouls a game or something. Something ridiculous. 20,
Yeah,
25 fouls a game.
yeah. Well, they're going back to the bad boys.
The bad boy Pistons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. I think for us, we're just going to be keeping an eye out on some of the trades that happen over the next few days or few weeks.
Mm.
Anyone in particular you're excited to see on where they end up?
Um, it'd be interesting to like if they finally deal Kaminga or something like.
Please.
Yeah, like get him out of there. Like
Yeah.
Golden State, they have to do something if they want to actually try and contend.
Yep.
Uh, and yeah, like maybe Ja or like maybe a LaMelo. I
Mm.
don't know if that's
On the
gone
cards.
away.
Zion?
Yeah, Zion, even like AD, but that guy can't stay healthy, so I can't see anyone trading for him.
No. Ah.
Um,
Yeah, when I saw the Warriors AD interest, I'm like, please no. Please. Please no.
yeah, nah. You got
Like
yeah.
he can do better.
I'd have Draymond at this point. I'd have Draymond over
Well, I think
Anthony
yeah,
Davis.
for 100%.
Yeah,
Because like when it
like the
comes to
guy.
clutch moments, Draymond's your center.
Yeah, like he gets ejected every week, but
Yeah, I mean,
he's still playing.
we need a scorer. We need a legit scorer next to Steph.
Yeah,
Like we need Michael Porter.
Porter Jr. Yeah, that's your guys. Like you're hoping and praying that somehow
Yeah,
Brooklyn just gives you him for nothing.
hopefully. The thing is, what I really want, ideal scenario, is we get Porter from Brooklyn and we get Clay back from Dallas.
Hmm. I think you got more chance of getting Clay than you do of
I mean, I think Clay
Porter.
is going to be easier to try to get anyway, but
Yeah,
if we can work two deals, that would be incredible. Shaw's up the
yeah,
bench. Happy days.
yeah.
We're back. We're back.
Yeah, you're back.
We are back.
We're back to the seventh seed.
All right. All right. No, we're
Well,
back.
you're not better than Oklahoma. You're not better than San Antonio. You're not better than Denver. Not better than
Sweep,
Minnesota.
sweep, sweep. Next.
You're not you're not better than Houston.
Oh,
Well,
I think we're better than Houston.
nah.
Houston can't score.
Yeah, nah, Houston's better.
Nah, we're better
I'm
than the
taking it.
Spurs. We haven't lost to them.
Yeah, well, you got me on that one.
You
But
know who's lost to the Spurs? The Thunder.
yeah, Spurs are the best team in the NBA, according to
Oh
Shaq.
yeah, I think they're just too young. Like I just don't see them winning it all yet.
Is is Wemby the best player? Is he going to be the best player in the NBA by the end of the season?
No,
Oh, he's getting close though, man.
he doesn't play enough. Like this is my thing as well. It's the health thing.
He did the same injury as Jokic, I'm pretty sure, and he's already back.
Yeah,
He did like a hyperextension
uh,
of his knee, and
yeah.
he's already playing. Like,
I
he's
don't know.
obviously he's a lot younger, but
They also like they
oh
have Fox, but I guess they have Fox and Barnes, but there's no real playoff experience there.
yeah, like I don't know if they. I probably see them as like a second round possible Western Conference Finals team this year.
I don't think they make it out the first round.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I don't think so.
I I think they can. I think yeah, they're getting out of the first round.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Who would they play right now?
Right now, they would
The
be
Rockets.
playing
The Rockets.
two. Yeah.
I reckon the Rockets beat them.
Yeah. Nah. Oh, it's hard to say, man. They're so good.
This is yeah, again like I think they're really
Ever
good.
since what, like, ever since they whooped OKC those three times, I'm like, bro, like, they
This is the
and
thing though. They're not
they
playing OKC in the first round.
yeah, yeah, it's a matchup.
This is
I think yeah, they're getting out of the first round. I'm locking it in right now.
locking it in.
First, the fucking yeah, locking it
First,
in.
first round, Spurs. He's locking it
Yeah.
in. We'll see. We'll see at the end of the year. I mean, if they get come up against the Suns, then sure in the first round. But if they come up against like Lakers, Rockets,
Mm,
Warriors, they're not coming
nah,
out the
they're
first
fucking
round, bro. They'll be off to the beach early. I think it's one of those things where you know
preach,
how they
preach.
say you got to lose one to win one.
Yeah.
I think
Oh
that's
yeah, I don't think they're gonna win the title this year,
yeah.
but
No, but I think that's the kind of year like they'll go into the playoffs, like they'll have their playoff experience, and
mm,
then next season is when they'll come back and be like, all right, we're here now. And they have so many assets. So they
yeah,
can figure out where they fall short and then they go get literally anyone they want.
yeah, yeah,
If the Bucks finish 11th, I'm sure Giannis wants out. Get
yeah,
him
but
next to Wemby, please.
he's gonna stay in the East, bro. Surely
Yeah,
that
but
Western Conference.
I don't know. Like, I think as a player, if you get a chance to play with someone like a Wemby, like a
Mm,
generational player, right? Like, he's already won everything for Milwaukee. He's won MVP.
yeah,
It doesn't matter. Like, and what? They're
yeah,
stuck.
but he's like one of those guys. Like he doesn't like teaming up.
Yeah,
He
that's
doesn't want
true.
to train him. He's
It's a bit
like,
of an
I
alpha.
don't. Yeah, it'll be funny to see a
But
Wembanyama,
pe-
Giannis pick and roll. That would be crazy.
also, though, people do soften up a bit in their old age, so he might
Yeah,
be,
true.
open to it. It's
Maybe,
that young
yeah, maybe
alpha
he's
energy.
tired.
Yeah. So hey, if
Yeah,
like if Harrison Barnes and what Keldon Johnson aren't your SFPF answer, go call the Bucks.
yeah, which is crazy.
Crazy. Well, that's a wrap, I reckon. First episode
Yeah,
back, probably an hour-ish. New year.
long one.
We've got to keep grinding it out. Keep doing
Yep,
posts. Try to see if we
yep.
can do some different content. I know we've been saying it for a while, but it's time.
It's time to switch it up.
Time to get serious. And
How
hopefully
long to
be
All-Star?
a month.
A month. Okay.
Well, yeah. So we'll do a little all-star special, I reckon, next week. We've spoken about the
Mm,
teams this week. Let's chat about the specific players next week. See
yep,
what we can come up with
sounds good.
as the East and West All-Stars. Obviously, we've got a bit of the fan vote that can help us. So we'll see who we can get positionless. Beautiful. Once
Good,
again,
mate.
thanks for joining me. Welcome back to Australia.
I'm Australian again. Back on home soil.
Back on home soil. Nah, love it. Now we'll do it all again next week. See
All
you
right.
then.